Hi, good evening, everyone. This is the Sacred Fire. So, I haven't been able to post for the past couple of days as I've been a little bit unwell, which actually started last week. But yes, I thought I'd come on tonight and do a reading. I pulled some cards earlier. Unfortunately, my camera's not working, so I'm just going to be doing this audio read for you. So I had the Princess of Wands come out at first, clarified by the World and the Nine of Discs. And I then had the Eight of Wands clarified by the Eight of Discs, the Tower clarified by the Seven of Wands, and I'm just gonna, oh no, it was just clarified by the Seven of Wands, and the Eight of Swords clarified by the Queen of Discs or Pentacles and the Lovers, and the base energy is the Prince of Wands with the card at the bottom of the deck, the Four of Discs. So, as I said, on my deck is a bit different, but this is what I really interpreted from the read, was that, so the Princess of Wands is walking through a volcanic barren landscape with a tiger next to her, and this really says to me that you, Divine Feminine, has been walking through a barren landscape, going through trials by fire, excuse me, and this is ending with the World card, and you are coming to the end, and it's clarified by the Nine of Discs, which is Nine of Pentacles. And in my deck, this just shows a lady with very affluent, with the Nine of Discs in front of her at the end of the tunnel. So this tells me that you're going to be coming into a position, like a really comfortable position, whether that's in perhaps relationships or finance, but considering it's Pentacles, I believe this will be to do with your finances. And it tells me that there's there's a message coming in, so maybe this is a job opportunity. I'm not entirely sure. It could be anything, could be relationships, could be good news for something. And then we have the Tower, clarified by the Seven of Wands. Now, the Seven of Wands in my deck shows that a man overpowering a female. So this shows to me that because it's the Tower, that any false thoughts has been destroyed by the divine. And for me, that would mean, if it's clarified by the Seven of Wands with the man trying to overpower the woman, it's showing that this false thought of being overpowered, maybe in your life, having a misbalance of energies between feminine and masculine, that's stopping. That's completely stopping. That is just a sudden stop. So that's really the energy surrounding it, that it's all this imbalance is all coming to a head, it's all coming to a stop by divine intervention. And with the Eight of Swords, so like your pathway is being blocked, but the end was the Queen of Pentacles and clarified by the Eight of Swords and the Lovers. So Queen of Pentacles on my deck, she's looking out into the distance, holding her pentacle, and forthright and strong. And this Eight of Swords and the Lovers just tells me that she is basically at a decision point in her life about where she wants to go, what she wants to do. You will be, considering that you're coming up here as the Queen of Pentacles, you are grounded, you are strong, you will go forward. Now, the only choice you need to make is where you want to go, because that's really the only thing that's holding you back, is your choice, your decision. And the base energy is the Prince of Wands. So really, for you, it's like a sudden leap forward, because the Prince of Wands in my deck, he's on the chariot with a lion next to him. So you could be a Leo, or you've got Leo in your chart. But this is really a sign of you moving forward very, very quickly, swiftly, like crashing through everything, just breaking through all the barriers. And with the base card being the Four of Discs or the Four of Pentacles, and in my deck, this is showing me a supervisor overlooking his workers' jobs. You are basically above, you will be above your position, you will be in a high position at work or in your finances. Something is coming up where you will be at top dog. You'll be overlooking other people's position. If you're looking at it for love, this just says to me, especially with the lovers coming at the end of it, this just says to me, you will make the right decision when it comes to love. Everything that you, perhaps every false thought that you thought about yourself, where you're struggling with those inner thoughts, where the masculine is going with the feminine, that you're not strong enough maybe, or your energies are imbalanced, that will all be overcome. There is something that is coming in where it's just going to break that thought process down, and you are going to be sitting on the throne of your life, being absolutely strong, looking out into the future and going forward. I believe this imbalance with the Seven of Wands is something that was holding you back, and now you will be going forward. Whatever's been holding you back, you are going forward, because that stage of your life has ended. I really hope this has helped. And I also really wanted to say, I know with the eclipse energy, things are being revealed that weren't revealed. And I can say in my life that I had a soulmate that had appeared to me a year and a bit ago in the 5D, and it seemed that our energies were getting closer and closer, and it abruptly stopped, and I couldn't figure out why. And recently I only had one dream about him where my soul essence said, was crying with deep soul grief, and said, I had to let you go. And it's a good thing that I've been slowly detaching, because it turns out he's now with another individual woman who, where they're expecting a baby. So, and I actually, my clairaudience, I picked that up about a couple of weeks back. I knew he was hiding something. He didn't say it because he's in the public sphere, but I could sense it. I could pick up in the energy. That was the reason why I wasn't connecting with him in the 5D anymore. And the reason why I've been totally unwell is that my heart condition has really been playing up, and it's been paining me, and I felt very congested last week, to the point where I actually couldn't really breathe, and I just couldn't understand. Nothing had triggered it. I was perfectly okay. Seeing my cardiologist, perfectly okay. When this news story broke, I knew that I was feeling all this grief and all this pain, and this sadness wasn't really from me, but from that soulmate who I had connected with in the 5D, and who I thought I was going to meet in the 3D. And I believe that plan was supposed to take place, but he is very, very a muddle-minded individual, and the person that he is with, she definitely doesn't want to let him go. So they've made the choice together, at least from the soul level, and it's come down into the 3D. So, but when I did meet him, he was very distraught when I said to him, I have to let you go. So perhaps my soul had already picked up what was happening, and he just didn't want to say anything. He really didn't want to say anything. He just grabbed onto my hand like he doesn't want to let me go. But when this happens, you will get an intuition. You will pick this up before this comes into the 3D. And unfortunately, my story doesn't have such a happy ending. But I have hope that another individual will come into my life who is really for me, and really won't play these type of, I would say, these spiritual games, these games that where they appear and they don't appear, they appear, they don't appear. It's unfair to you, and it is playing with your energy. So for me, in the cards, having the Tower with the Seven of Wands, it's the break of that imbalance of the in and out of my life, and for me is looking forward. I hope that for you, that there will be a much kinder message during this eclipse season. But if it's something which is similar to mine, I send so much love to all of you. I know how heartbreaking it is if this is the secret maybe that's been revealed, and you may not take it so well. So, and it may have been affecting you energetically. So all my love, my deepest, deepest love to all of you. I can't really say much more than that, but hopefully on the next video, it will be a little bit more positive. sending love and light to everyone. Take care now. Bye.